Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome in all of my readings. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides for a no contact message for somebody that is on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings during a no contact situation? If you are not interested in your past, this reading will not be for you. You should check out your singles readings, your collective love readings for messages. So let's get started. Let's see the person on your mind. What's going on? What are their intentions? Where are we headed? Any insight into this connection? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Spirit, please share with me for my Pisces. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you need me to know? Person on my mind. I am listening for you now. I have miracles in the dark. Ooh, I like that feeling. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. So this feeling of it's a dark moment in your life, and it always changes. You're not going to stay where you are today. Your energy will shift. Something will shift. Something will change with or without this person. It's a feeling of you will be happy again. You know, you will see the light and you will be happy again. You know, there's a sense of, I just can't see that I'll ever be happy again. And maybe you're thinking, if without this person, I'll never be happy again. And that's not necessarily true. It's just how you feel. So Spirit's letting you know that there will be a better day, that light in you comes back. It could be that happiness comes back. We have good news. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. I have an Empress. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Death card. And I have a Tower. Wow. It came into me as, I'm sorry I took you for granted. So they know. And maybe that's what you said. You're taking me for granted. You don't respect me. You don't give me any time. But it is a feeling of, I'm sorry I took you for granted. Sorry about the lawnmower in the back. Lawnmower going right by my window. Hold on. Okay, lawnmower has passed my window. It was like right outside my window. So I had to pause for a minute there. It came in pretty crystal clear to me as this person is realizing that one of the major problems or something that is, they see your point of view, they're saying, is I have been taking you for granted and I haven't been putting you first. And maybe you said that, like, I'm never first. I'm after everything else. I'm after, I'm at the bottom of the list, so to speak. And you're an Empress and you deserve to be first. And they realize that. So maybe when you said it and you kind of opened their eyes to, wow, I'm really not giving this person the attention that they deserve as my significant person. So something is going on with me with that. I do feel the Death in the Tower, and I feel like we had to end it as part of me. Doesn't mean that we're not going to get back together, but it was almost like I had to prove a point. It's like, I just need you to realize that what I'm saying, maybe you kept saying the same thing over and over again. Stop taking me for granted. I'm not always going to be here. And they'd roll their eyes and go, yeah, where are you going? I feel like, point well taken, that you can be with anybody. You don't have to be with them, that it's always a choice to stay together. And it's always a choice to be able to leave. Thank God we live in a world that you don't have to stay connected to somebody. You can divorce somebody if you don't want to be with them. So it is a feeling of this had to end. It had to end in order for us to have this wake-up call, or for somebody to have this wake-up call that to take you for real, to take you seriously, okay? To take things seriously. And I don't feel like they really did before. I feel like it was always a calling your bluff energy, that it was always a, oh yeah, who are you going to be with? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do without me? You can't live without me. And then you take action, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, they actually dumped me. You know, they actually want to be single. You know, so it was a true wake-up call. It was a true like eye opener for this person. I have a Temperance. Yeah, I guess I was just tired of the battle. Okay. And I had to end things, you know, I needed my peace of mind. I needed to regain my strength. I needed to quiet my mind, anything, because I feel like I was just spinning my wheels, saying the same thing over and over again. I have a 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's just been too much. It feels like I've been putting in way too much effort. I've got a King of Swords who I feel like kept bouncing it back on me and not really accepting what I was saying as that it was real. And, you know, I'm not happy. We don't spend any time together. I don't remember the last time that we did something, just the two of us. You don't appreciate me. You know, I'm not just here to take care of your laundry and feed you. It's, you know, you're supposed to be my partner. I have a Page of Swords. That feels like an apology. It does. I think that they're struggling with it. This King of Swords could be kind of big ego, stubborn, has a hard time saying I'm sorry, admitting they're wrong. But I do feel like I'm getting up the strength, the courage to apologize. And I think I'm taking you seriously. I do feel that I never thought you'd pull the trigger. That's really what's happened. I never thought that you'd leave me. I have an 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and a 6 of Swords. I can feel you moving on. I can feel like you just don't want to do it anymore. So they definitely realized that, you know, all the things that you were saying, it wasn't just a threat. It was almost like they were thinking it was just a threat. And you were like, no, this is how I really feel. And it wasn't just a threat. And then you followed through with it. And that's what they're shocked at. They're shocked that I guess they just thought you'd never go anywhere. They had you. Who are you going to be with? Who are you going to date? They might even have gone so far as saying mean things. So this is a feeling of, I would have to change. I definitely would have to change my attitude. I would definitely have to change the effort that I'm putting into this. It was almost like I'd have to do a 180. And I guess I'd have to ask myself, is this person capable of really making those kinds of changes? Or are we going to be right back to where we were, where things are good for a little while and then, you know, back to their own kind of living the life that they want to live. And, you know, you're over there when they need you. Spirit, please share with me. I have dating, being open to love, seeing somebody else, going on more dates. Maybe opening yourself up to dating other people right now could be the best thing that you ever did. It could prove to you one of two things: that this isn't the only person on the face of the earth, or that this is the person you really want to be with. And on the other side, maybe they don't like the idea of you dating somebody else. They don't want you dating somebody else. Spirit, please share with me. I have love, mutual attractions. I do feel like there's love underneath it all. I feel that their feelings are very hurt. Spirit just said that you would go this far, but it was almost like, I can't prove my point. I can't get it across to you any other way, that I'm not going to keep coming last in your life. So are they hurt? Yeah, but they have to realize like how we got to this point. So you're hurt too. It's not easy to push somebody away and say, I can't talk to you right now. I don't want to be with you right now because I don't like how you're treating me. I have round and round. We can't let go of this repeating pattern. I keep telling you the same things over and over again, and just doesn't matter. And then it comes back at me as oh yeah, what are you going to do about it? So they don't believe you. They don't believe that you're going to take action until you did. So the taking action, I think, really shocked them. It is definitely, do you still love me? Did I push it too far? Am I going to be able to get you back? So I feel like they had it every which way, and they still didn't believe that they had to put in an effort to you. It was like, maybe you just were tolerating a ton of stuff like that was unacceptable, and just you lost it. Up in the air, not knowing where you stand. Situations, uncertain about something, and lacking stability. So you're not putting me first. I don't know where I stand with you. I don't know if I have a future with you. You don't ever talk about a future. You don't ever make me feel like I'm the most important thing in your life, that you're not going anywhere. So after a while, you feel about this big in a relationship when you should be at the top. And you just say, I'm not doing this anymore. And I think that that's what happened. I think that sometimes you just get to a point where I need to be treated better. And this person is hurt and surprised that you want that. Meanwhile, I feel like it was said over and over again. Spirit, can I have some initials? First initials, last initials. Maybe you can spell your person's name, something like that. Don't worry if you don't see your person's name or letters. I have the letter A, I, V. I have an F. I have an I. I have an R. I have an S. I have a K. I have an F. I have an N. I have an M. I have an S. I have a G. And I have an F. Okay. So you've shocked them with your actions by pushing them away. And I really feel like they never thought you would do it. I really feel like it was a test. It was almost like they kept pushing you to the brink to see if you would ever do it. And you did. I feel like you said, I'm not doing this anymore because I deserve more, and good for you. So if they come back, it's got to be, you're right. I was treating you like a doormat. I was taking you for granted. That's the underlying feeling I'm getting. They just took you for granted. They took your love. They took your happiness. They took your attention to them, your loyalty to them, your attentiveness to them. you know, everything you do for them for granted. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. Playing games. It's not a game. Again, I felt like it was a, you know, you keep threatening me and they would laugh. Playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting to get your attention. So they could be responding instead of being an adult and responding and saying, I'm sorry I hurt you, and now I see your point of view. Now they're saying, oh yeah, you know, who are you going to be with? And you know, I'm just going to wait because you're going to come running after me. And now you're not running after them. And they're shocked. You're not chasing them. And so everything is kind of backfiring on them. What they thought you would do is the opposite of how you normally act. What they thought would happen during the separation is the exact opposite. So it's very much a feeling of, wow, maybe I'm not as in control of this as I thought I was. Maybe this person isn't going to jump through hoops when I say jump. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. I don't want all these games. I do enjoy being with you. I do love you. Can you love somebody and be mad at them? Yes. I just want you to feel that I'm important to you is really what's going on. And that's not asking a lot. It's not. It's expected. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. They could be realizing that I can't live without you right now, or I'm not going to be able to replace somebody like you, or you're a huge part of my life. Like, wow, what's going on? So very much a wake-up call, very much a true, this is the consequences of repeated actions over and over again. This is what happens. Gaslighting you. I've been lying and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. So maybe things have been said and they twist those words and they say, no, you're wrong. Nothing like that is happening. I'm going to contact you soon. I have a feeling this person is getting a really true wake-up call right now. Stay silent. It's not that you're punishing them. That's not what this is about. It's the silence is helping them realize that they need to be an adult and that adult relationships require respect and trust and communication, and they can't be one way. So this person's having a real wake-up call, like, if I want this, you know, I got to do this. So it's just a true wake-up call for them. They just were never expecting you to push them away. And then when you push them away, I think they turned right around and said, you're going to be calling me and begging me to come back. And when you didn't do that, now they're really freaking out. Now they're really going, what is going on? So they've got to kind of bend here and show you that they really want to be in your life. They do. I'm going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, I'm grateful that you're here. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other two YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel, which has lots of no contact readings on it. So you may be interested in those readings as well. So I'll put those links in the description. We'll put this out into the universe and we'll see what happens next. Have a good day, everybody.